MP, you're about to go off. Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't...
Cheer for Oklahoma City, and Mark Dacko has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. So on the floor for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Harrison Barnes out there with Zach Collins. And it's MP in at the point. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's MP. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Yeah, that one's good.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Back to Hartenstein. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. MP looking around. Vassell outside, back to MP. And he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
Here's Topic. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. From 9 feet, he can't get it to go.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Both teams have it going here early, and still close through the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So, on the floor for San Antonio. MP is out there with Castle, then there's Johnson, then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Spurs lead by 4. Vassell passes to MP. Power move from MP.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this year's team sets a continuous upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Joe. The three is up. Vassell with the rebound.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
MP to pass to Vassell. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Wiggins.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander is nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. Thunder trail by 6. Joe with the ball. Now guarded by MP. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
The free throw drops for Caruso. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Wallace in for Joe. San Antonio leading by 5. Sohan, the pass to MP. MP beats the contact.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Jones. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. The Spurs have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Sohan, the pass to MP. Barnes with it. Here's MP. In the game against Houston, very impressive. 6 to shoot. And that one's long. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff after.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
MP outside. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Thunder trail by 10. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 48 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. MP's got 18.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Wallace, right side. The teardrop. The shot off that time. Good D by Wembanyama.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Releases from 15. That shot, no good. And that concludes the first half. It's the Spurs. Spurs up by 12. We've got more in store for you right after this.
30 seconds.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Spurs.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Oklahoma City, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Dort. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Alex Caruso is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Joe in at the two-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. 59 seconds left in the third. Unable to get that one. Spurs lead by 9. MP up top. 20 points for him. Down low, MP drops it in.
They say the mid-range shot's a dying shot, but they're MP doing his best to resuscitate it.
Down low. Here's Wallace. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
And they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge